Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for November 23rd to December 5th. The patterns forecast become increasingly blocked, and this would be due as these positive height anomalies kind of retrograde westward, keeping this trough locked in over the eastern U.S. This is a result of two things. The NAO is negative, forecasts remain negative. And then we have the PNA, which is positive, which keeps the ridge in the west. The AO is also negative, probably goes strongly negative. This allows for Arctic air to come into the nation, into the country. So the current negative and positive, I gotta back up a little bit. The NAO is currently negative with positive geohype anomalies across Greenland, which we saw here. And we have mainly mixed height anomalies across mid-latitudes, trough, ridge, trough configuration. So this will be resulting in a block pattern keeping this cold air in place. Conditions will remain wet in the west as Pacific system moves in Friday and Saturday. In the east, a system will tap Gulf moisture and precipitation will expand east and northeast as a Gulf surface low organizes. Rain will spread to the northeast with some wintry precipitation on the northern and northeastern side as the cold air to the north retreats. Cold Canadian air will filter into the central portion of the nation, resulting in anomalies of 5 to 15 degrees below normal from the Rockies eastward. We'll look at the period for November 26th to the 30th. This is what we expect the pattern to look like. We have strong positive height anomalies here. This keeps this trough in place. Generally almost, you can see a little bit of a zonal flow starting to develop, but we have negative height anomalies across much of the nation and also negative height anomalies here. So the model's a good agreement. So we're calling for this forecast period. I'm calling for above normal temperatures for this region. And I'm calling for anomalies of 6 degrees above normal. And then below normal temperatures are forecast here. I'm calling for anomalies of 6 to 12 degrees below normal for precipitation. Calling for above normal precipitation for much of this area here. Probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. Below normal precipitation forecast for this region. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And now we get to the later period. This is for December 1st to the 5th. Here we're at the 1st. The pattern doesn't change. We still have positive height anomalies across the high latitudes, Canada and Greenland. And we have negative height anomalies still remaining here across the Northeast Pacific and much of the nation. So the pattern doesn't really change very much. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here. Anomalies won't be as high as they were. Forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal, and below normal temperatures are forecast for the remainder of the nation. And I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal. For precipitation, and I don't have that precipitation map. I'm calling for little change in the temperature and the precipitation anomalies for this period. That's all for now. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 23rd to December 5th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.